Hello all and welcome back to my channel, Red Femme Diaries. Okay, we need to really just jump in here. We don't have a lot of time to waste. First, I need to say the video I did yesterday, I swear you guys, your girl is just so silly. Here was my thoughts. I was gonna come in with my Spanish, right? I was going to hit y'all with my Spanish, the bilingualism, and I was going to come in with the English translation, and I was going to segue that into this conversation between Kevin Samuels and this 29-year-old female. It was going to come together. It was going to be tight, and then my channel was going to blow up. But it didn't work that way at all. Pretty much what ended up happening, I was trying to dissect this conversation between the two, and I swear I just got lost and confused by this female. So I'm just going to do a regular video right now, and I'm just going to commentate on this. There's just two parts of this video. This is part two. The video was so long that I couldn't like do it in one post here, so I did it in two. But this one is probably more important even than part one. So this very first part that we're going to listen to, I always like to direct you guys to what you should be, looking for. So in this first clip, what I want you to notice is how obstinate this woman is. Like, Kevin is giving her straight up truth facts, and she simply, I don't know if she's refusing to receive it or if she can't receive it. I don't know. But that's what I want you to really listen to. He's giving her straight truth. This woman believes that men choose women by the amount of money that the woman makes. What's sad about this is a lot of men will kind of go along with this too, even though that's not really what they choose. Typically, it's women's looks and beauties. That's a currency. I was on a show the other night. I might upload that. But anyway, let me shut up and you guys listen to this, and I will come back and we will discuss this.
Men choose women based on money first.
Yes. Absolutely. Oh my God. That's the perfect question. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Where are you from, man? Where are you from, man?
I'm from Mississippi.
Mississippi goddamn variants. I swear to God.
I'm from Mississippi.
When people are poor, they honestly believe, especially when you're poor-minded. So men pick women based on money. Yes,
absolutely. Status, yes.
No, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not even, I don't even want to do this, but I'm gonna do you.
I'll make you famous.
You're gonna become famous, man. Because men pick women based upon looks first. In the comment section, gentlemen. Ma'am, were you raised with your father?
I was.
Do you have any brothers?
I don't.
Okay. And you're how old again?
29.
You've been wrong on fully about 80% of the things that have come out of your mouth. And you haven't, and it doesn't matter if I use facts, data. You can go, and you're a social worker, go pull it all this for yourself. You're saying that men pick women based upon the money. Okay, then that's a question. Why do you have women like Jill Scott? What was that woman's name? Down here in Georgia. Ran for governor. Stacy, whatever her name is.
Oh yeah, the lady with you.
Mm-hmm. Why do you have these women who are chronically single if men pick women based upon money first? Why do black women report the more education they have and the more money they make being less married?
I don't know.
Well, according to what you say, men pick women based upon money first.
Yeah.
But according to the numbers, they don't. Stacey Abrams, successful woman, she has money. Where's her husband? Gabrielle Sidibe. She had to go get an average-looking white dude. Do you want to retract that statement?
I don't. I stand on that, and I believe that. I mean, that's just some women. I mean, some women that you're not. Oprah. Oprah has a man.
Oprah's unfucking married.
She's not married, but she has money.
Exact. Thank you.
But she could be married if she
No, she
wanted.
couldn't. No, she couldn't.
Oprah could not be married to Stedman if she wanted to.
First of all, I move Oprah to the side because Oprah there's a question about something. Man, why? So, what do men choose women based upon? If women choose men based upon money, what do men choose women based upon?
Men choose women based upon money. Women pick men solely off love.
God. Ooh. And this is a social worker, y'all. I mean, I'm to the point where I don't even want to make any jokes because this is so sad.
It's the truth.
No, ma'am. You are danger. And you advise other women?
I do. Absolutely, yes. I do. Absolutely, yes.
Okay, guys, so we just watched that. Y'all pray for me. You know how hard it is to break this down? I call it, well, I'm not to say that, but ish babble. Okay? We gotta break this stuff down. So, the question Kevin Samuels asked was, do men choose women based on money first? That is crystal clear. And this 29-year-old woman, single woman, says, yes, absolutely. So, in this spectrum of the world, we all understand clearly that that is ridiculous. Here's why. Here is what I was trying to do with part one. I was trying to bridge the chasm so that men and women can understand each other. In her mind, okay? In her mind, because your social standing, your status is a part of the reason why a man will choose you, she believes that that's the total reason why a man would choose you, because most men would not choose her because she doesn't qualify as far as looks. It's complicated, right? Kevin Samuels already understands it, and most of us understand that. No, a man's first reason for picking you is not your social status. It's not that you have a PhD. It's not that you're chief of staff or a CEO. That is not the first reason. The first thing that a man notices is your beauty. It's just what it is. Now, here's where the female mind kind of goes off to oblivion. She can't, I hate to say this, it's hard to walk and chew gum at the same time, right? Now, just because a man's first thing that he notices is beauty does not then mean he ignores a woman's pedigree, her family, and, you know, her social status, all these things. Right? But a woman's mind does not work that way. Okay? Do you know how it's very difficult to break these things down because a woman's mind is extremely complicated. Unfortunately. So anyway, let's go forward here. There's a portion in the video where Kevin Samuels begins to name off different well-off women, successful black women, and like Stacey Abrams and such, and the fact that, you know what I mean, they aren't wives. I think he or she mentions Oprah Winfrey, and she's adamant in the fact that Oprah Winfrey could get married if she wanted to. Here's the female's mind. Oprah could never be married because Oprah is not a wife. She was like, she can get married to Stedman if she wants to. See man, y'all, here you go. You know I do. Lean in close. Here's the thing. Oprah could never be married. She is not a wife. This female and millions like her don't understand that. You have to already be a wife before a man even picks you. If you all are about yourself and what makes you feel good and what you want to do, then a wife you are not. So we're going to move on now to the second clip and the last clip. And this one is the one that is so important. And I'll be honest with you guys, this one was heartbreaking. It was really heartbreaking. You can see here clearly, before this video I did another one, and I looked at, I examined the black woman from the 60s to the 80s, and I really followed the trajectory of how the black family unit has slowly been in decline since the black woman was offered money from the government to replace her husband. And it's kind of been like, so I might label this part 3 maybe then. Anyways, that's for you guys. See what I'm going off on a tangent. Jeez. Stay on focus, Inza. Okay, but anyway, in the end here, you see the culmination of decades and decades of conditioning that the black woman has had. And as Kevin Samuel explains to her what everyone else knows, that men are first attracted to her beauty, she cannot receive it. Because even though a man may not take her for her beauty, she still must be submissive and sweet and fit and feminine. She still has those things. But she believes that it's her education, because that's what the black woman has been sold. The government over your husband. We will give you welfare. We will give you food stamps. We will give you this. And then it became, we will give you government jobs because this woman is a social worker. What a plan is this that the powers that be have, that can take the lowest on the totem pole, the black woman, and create soldiers out of them, soldiers of destruction. And if you're a person that points this out and tells the truth, you're the one that's crazy. Now here we see this black woman, she's teaching her son that his emotions, his feelings, his gut trumps his reason and his logic. And we have places like Chicago, Atlanta, Detroit, like St. Louis, all these places where, you know, the primary cause of death for black men, I think it's like from ages 16 to 24, I think this is the range, is homicide. Literally killing each other because they are unable to control their emotions. And we're seeing it here in live action. A woman admitting that she teaches her boy to go off of his emotions. I had a conversation the other day, and it was a mom and her daughter. She had a baby daddy, and the baby's father wanted to marry her. And her advice to her young daughter, I think she's in her 20s or 30s, I'm not sure, was to do what feels right to her, what feels good, do what makes her happy. And I've heard that my entire life. Do what's best for you. Think about you. It's all about you. You got to make sure you're happy. That is a woman's anthem. But when you really break that down, you discover how truly sick that is. Because it's always women and children first. So our mentality is we are protected. You know what I'm saying? Women are not about self-sacrifice. When the modern day woman, which is not kept in check, we're about what feels good to us. When you say that you've sacrificed your own happiness, your own joy for the sake of the greater good, women don't like that because it's all about you and your happiness. Men understand this very well. They're understanding sacrificing themselves for the greater good, for the marriage, for this family, for the children. Women, how many men? I'm not lying here, you guys. That's how women are. You got to do what's best for you. Yeah, but what's best for me is going to hurt my children. It's going to hurt my husband. It's going to hurt this unit and me, my grandchildren when we're split. But no, do what's best for you. That's what women tell other women. So in this, I'm like rambling on. I swear I'm terrible about this. But going back to our original story here, you see it here. You see this woman more than happy to tell her son to follow his emotions, his feelings, what feels right. That's what women do. And it's being exposed right here. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and play that. I think I'm going to probably end the video here. I'm going to say my little spiel here. Please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. This is Red Femme Diaries. Goodbye.
You're saying that as an educated woman, that there are times where you'll sit back and just ignore the facts based upon a strong gut feeling.
Yes.
Is that how you're going to raise your son?
Off my morals, yes.
That's not morals. Are you going to raise your son to look at facts that he can verify and prove, scientific method or whatever, and then say, I'm going to go off my strong gut feeling? Is that how you're going to raise your son?
Yes.
We have another young black statistic, y'all. And I'm serious. People think I hate black women, and I do this to show you the sickness in our community. You really believe this is right. This is, I don't even need to say anything else. The world is different for men than for women. Women can get away more with doing things that way. You do realize this is why so many young black men are in jail, because they go off on their feelings based upon their facts. But then you sit around and turn around to the same group of women talking about black men can't produce. You don't make enough money to provide. But you, ma'am, are the kind of woman that raises a boy to go off of his feelings, his strong gut. How do you think that's going to set your son up to compete with men of other races?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
How old is your son?
12.
When the fuck do you think you should start thinking about it? I'm not being funny, man. I'm not trying to talk to you seriously. You're raising a 12-year-old black boy, and you're telling everybody in here that I'll raise him to believe in his gut over things that he can see is true. And you want him to go out into that dangerous world. What's going to protect him if his senses and his logic doesn't? What's supposed to protect him?
Morals, values.
Feelings are not morals. You keep calling things morals. These are feelings. You're not supposed to emotionally respond. You're supposed to intellectually react. And you guys wonder why we have so many emotional young black men, because this is their mother. And they make it sound like a virtue. Morals. This isn't morals. It's illogical, feelings-based thinking.
What's wrong with having emotions? What's wrong with acting?
When it is opposite to observable, verifiable truth, facts. When 2 + 2 is 4, and you still say, I believe it's 3, because that's my morals. I'm serious. What, do you not understand that?
I get that.
So what's the question?
It's no question, Mr. Simmons. I was just listening.
No, I'm asking what's the question, because you're saying